to Talking Matters with Yvette. And this is a house of review. Feel free to subscribe, to like, and to share. In today's video, we are going to be talking on a story about a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old. These are cousins. The story is terrible. I mean, those of you that were born 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago would actually agree with me that it was exciting when our mothers would say, you will be going for holidays to grandma's place. You will be going to meet up with your cousins. One could imagine the bike riding, the play, different kinds of play, the fun, the time grandma would take out to tell us stories. It was just so interesting, and I'm sure many of you out there will agree with me that it was such an interesting moment. Well, if you could ask Zamira, I'm sure right now Tamira will tell you she will not want to go for holidays. Why? Why will she not want to go for holidays? This is a story of a 12-year-old Favor and an 8-year-old Damira. Now, only Damira's name was disclosed. Favor's name was not disclosed. So we are going to be using Favor for the sake of this story. During holidays, Damira's mother started wise. Damira, why can't you go for holidays with grandma? Meet up with grandma. Your cousin will be there. Favor will be there. Have some time, some great moments together. Damira was just so excited. She was just so happy that she will be meeting up not only with grandma, but she will also be meeting up with her own other cousin, Favor. She immediately left for holidays to grandma's place, and Favor came right away, met up with her in grandma's place. Now, they were enjoying their time together. They would play together. They would chat together. They would dance together, sing together. Everything was actually moving on well until this fateful day when Damira and Favor had a fight over an iPhone. They fought over an iPhone, probably whose turn it was to use the iPhone. They argued about it. They fought about it. It wasn't an easy argument. But later that evening, they actually settled. They talked about it. Grandma settled everything and everyone was fine. They had dinner together and probably had night prayers together. Well, little did grandma know that even though, according to them, this argument and this fight was over, they had forgiven each other, little did they know that Favor still harbor anger towards her baby cousin, still nursed and went ahead to nurse an evil towards her baby cousin. And while at grandma's place, Favor and Damira shared a room together. Favor was at the lower bunk of the bed, and Damira was at the upper bunk of the bed. So they slept. Favor woke up late that night. She woke up late that night and looked around and ensured that everyone was fast asleep. So she quietly climbed at the bunk of the bed, met up with Damira. She grabbed the pillow, she grabbed the bedspread, covered, put it over Damira's face. And as she did that, she kept on pressing with all her strength. With all her strength, she pressed. Damira fought for her life. But Favor was older. She was bigger. She had more strength. While the baby cousin was just little and didn't have that as much strength as Favor did. So after she pressed her for a long time, Damira lost it and she died. When Favor was sure that Demaria was really dead, she now cleaned up everything that came out from Demaria's mouth. She ensured that she eliminated all the evidence. Whatever evidence that would point at her, she eliminated it. And she adjusted Demaria as though she was still sleeping. She now went down the bunk bed and she also slept. Early that morning, everybody was awake, but Demaria wasn't awake. Her grandmother wondered, where is my granddaughter? Where is Demaria? Why is she not here? Why is Demaria not here? As they went into the room to wake Demaria up, they realized that Demaria was dead. They did still believe it. They felt she was unconscious. So they immediately called for an ambulance that took Demaria, rushed Demaria to the hospital. While at the hospital, the nurses confirmed Demaria dead. Grandma cried. The family members cried. They wondered, what happened to my granddaughter? What happened to Demaria? She was fine last night. She had dinner with us last night. Everything was okay last night. What really went on wrong? What went wrong? There was only one way to find out. Through a CCTV camera. Yes, through a CCTV camera. Little did Favor know that a CCTV camera was being planted in that house, in that room. So, when they went through the CCTV camera, imagine the shock on Grandma's face, the shock on family members' face, the shock on the police's face, seeing what the horrible thing that Favor did to her own baby cousin. She killed her cousin. Everybody was speechless because they could not have imagined that Favor, who is 12 years old, could do this to her baby cousin, who is just 8 years old. While Favor was being taken to the police custody, Demaria was taken to the morgue. What a terrible story. What a sad story. Tell me, when parents hear this, would they still want? Would they be excited to actually send their children for holidays? It's such a bad thing. And now let's look at the case of Favor. What do you think will happen to Favor as she's been taken to custody? Remember, she is just 12 years old. If it was an elderly person, he will be charged for murder. But now that is young, it's a young murder. What do you think? If I have some lawyers in the building, or those who know the law, please do explain at the comment section. What do you think will happen to 12-year-old Favor for killing her own baby sister? Now, I think there are two things that are involved here. She did not only commit the crime of killing her own sister, she also tampered with the evidence. She eliminated the evidence that no one would trace what happened. Just imagine if there were no CCTV camera. Who would have imagined that Favor would do that to her own baby sister? Well, let me get your own comment at the comment section. What do you think would happen to Favor, who is at the police custody, given that she is just a young murderer? Anyway, I will still be following up updates about this case, and I'll be reporting here with other things happening around the world. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor and subscribe so that when I bring updates about what is happening, you'll be the first to get. Thank you so much for watching, and do have a nice day. Bye bye.